myself. All by myself. All by myself. All by myself. Music, Mike, vlogs. Good. Hey! Well, today's gonna suck because I woke up way too early and I'm totally by myself. And I don't even think that I got that much sleep. I woke up at like 8 like a normal person does. And to me, that's like if you woke up at like 10 p.m. the night before. So I'm just kind of sitting here hanging out and my brain is in a state of mind where I can't really focus on things that I need to accomplish or do. I'm just kind of like sitting here and looking at, you know, internet like pages, and I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of like looking at things and reading things. It's like, you know, in the movie Fight Club, when they say you don't get sleep, then nothing seems real. But in Fight Club, it's like a really cool thing. For me, it's like Nerd Club. It's like I stayed up all night working on stuff, and then I didn't get enough sleep, and now I'm up just kind of like looking at Google Analytics or something. And that song, in case you didn't know, was Green Day that I was playing earlier. It's a song about masturbation, but I was just playing the all by myself part. Which ironically is actually the part about masturbation. But I wasn't really saying that. But I was. But I wasn't. I'm not really sure if we're going to do this today, but it's my grandma's birthday, so we might hang out at a restaurant or something like that. Or her house, so I might whip out the camera when that happens, so maybe you guys will be able to see that. The grandma that I'm seeing today is from my proper side of the family. Her husband was a NASA engineer, my grandpa, and she was like a long-time college professor, and you know, it's the side of the family that gets really upset when you wipe your mouth on your sleeve and stuff like that. When I was a little kid, she used to tell me, she would be like, use the napkin, that's high class. Don't wipe on your sleeve, that's low class people do that. And then me and my sister would be like, Grandma, we want to be low class. And even though I love the way she speaks, she has a thick accent. One time she came over to babysit me and my sister, and she watched some cartoons with us, and she mispronounced the word folks, you know, F-O-L-K-S, at the end of the cartoon when it says, that's all, folks. She was like laughing and smiling, and she turned to us and she said, that's all, folks. And we were like 8 years old. I think one of these days I'm gonna film my dog doing the poo-poo dance every day for a week and put it all together in a bunch of clips and put some tango music behind it or something, because right now, here he comes. What are you doing? Did you just go poo-poo outside? You're a good boy. I love you. Yes, so he knows how to go poo-poo outside on command and stuff, as long as he actually has to go. But he always does, I don't know if your dogs do this, they probably do. They do the poo-poo dance, like he walks around the grass for a little while, trying to figure out like where's the best spot to possibly poop. And so, but he's like already walking with his like legs out and stuff like this, like me if I'm not wearing a belt right now. One thing that I'm thinking about testing today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it because I'm lazy as hell, I just want to take a nap, is this is an XLR splitter. XLR is the cables that microphones use usually because they have very, very low noise. Long story short, the reason they have 3 cables, one's the ground, and the other 2 are just identical copies of the actual audio signal. But one is inverted. And when you add 2 waveforms that are inverted together, it equals 0. So what happens is, by the time the waveform gets to the other side of the wire, noise has been added to it, you know, because you usually get noise on wires, right? That sucks. But the noise has been added to both wires equally, because nature doesn't know if you inverted your shit by the time it got to the other side. So then when you're on the other side, then they invert the inverted signal so that when you combine the 2 channels, you get 2 copies of normal like microphone sound, and you get 1 copy of noise and 1 copy of inverted noise, and when you mix those together, it equals silence. So that's why there's no noise on XLRs. That's why they're so awesome. I played in high school bands and stuff for so many years, and I used like a crappy converter at the end of my microphone that took the XLR into like a normal like guitar cable type plug, and we had so much noise we could never turn up the PA system very loud. It would distort all this crap. I never understood why until I actually just started buying XLR cables for my XLR microphones. So stupid. And the sad thing is I'm still making mistakes that are just as dumb right now, but I don't even know what they are yet. So this is a little splitter that I got. I use it at my gig so that I can do one copy out to the mixer for the sound of what's happening on the live show, and one copy out to my portable recorder. But when I record on this computer now, when my sound goes into the little audio recording device and through the computer and then out into the speakers and then to my headphones, there's a delay that you can't avoid because that's just the way software and hardware and stuff work of this type, like with computers and stuff. So I can't really sing, I can't really record if I'm hearing an echo of myself the whole entire time, or if I'm like, hey, and then 5 seconds later, hey. It just drives me nuts. Have you ever tried to do that? So I need to figure out a way to monitor my vocals live and also monitor the sound coming out of the computer at the same time, so that I can, and not hear the delayed vocals, so that I can actually hear it. But anyways, hopefully that'll work, but I don't know if I'm going to test it today because I'm feeling a little bit lazy, to be honest. I'm feeling like I kind of just want to eat a bunch of M&Ms and lay on the floor. I'm about to turn in a report for one of the classes that I'm in right now, and I feel compelled to say that if you are as hot as a supermodel, you should not be allowed to teach any class, because I don't even know what I've learned in that class so far. Okay, so my buddy's like, he's on Facebook, he's like, is there an obvious way to tell if a German is being social or flirting with me? It's not like America. And my answer is, because I think this is that way, tell me if I'm right or wrong in the comments or whatever. I think in your areas, just the fact that the person is talking to you means they want to sleep with you. His other friend was like, yeah, I know a lot of people from Europe, and they said if you're American, they will sleep with you, especially in the Netherlands. And obviously this means I'm now booking a trip to the Netherlands. So I guess I'll probably see you guys never. I really hate drum lines that come directly from computers before you've added like a bunch of special stuff to make them sound better, because they just sound dumb. Hello? Oh yeah, baby. Okay? Hello? Okay, so it worked. Sort of. I did not do it at all the way I just described to you, which is typical of me. So, I guess today's test is sort of complete. I am now free to resume recording, like in life. Trying to figure out how to sequence Starman, the soundtrack. I'm late for school. I am back from school, and Freddy, is harassing me for fetch. I wonder if you could see some of his ninja catches right now. If I throw it just perfectly, he will literally do like almost a half backflip and a roll in the middle of the air like some crazy ass Matrix ninja. But only if I throw it perfectly, which I'm totally not right now. That was a little bit of a jump. Here's a very sad fact about me. I've been wearing this Abercrombie & Fitch shirt since the 90s. Is that even still a company now? I don't even know. I like girls that wear Abercrombie & Fitch. I'd slap her if I had one wish. Finished for the day? Or for now? Punk. Alright, so one of my favorite vloggers, Corey, he always films himself going to sleep and taking naps, so I'm kind of tired too. I'm going to film myself going to sleep right now, so I'll see you guys later. Son of a balls! Crawl backwards. Crawl backwards. Crawl backwards. Crawl backwards. Crawl backwards. Oh look, conveniently, I woke up in my hat and all my clothes. I don't dress for no naps. I wear my clothes because I'm tough like that. I used to nap with my shoes on too. He acts like my best friend, and then he's just, every once in a while his eyes go to the food. You're not getting it, punk. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. One of my favorite things to say to my mom right now is, what do you want from me? Well, I got a little bit more of Starman finished. I think I messed up the ending a little bit, but whatever. I just wanted to have fun. I love that movie, and the soundtrack is almost more than half the fun of watching it. It's a super old movie, so I recommend you guys go see it. It's fun. It's got Jeff Bridges and the girl from, I think, the original Indiana Jones movie, when they were very young. So I'm chatting to my buddy Jeff Golden while I'm screwing around on music still, and he always has these silly jokes of the day that he gives me, so I have to share one with you. How can the LA fire chief and a pimp help protect the city? Fire hose. Jeff, you're a silly person. I'm going techno. Driving to Quiznos. Oh, Quiznos in my belly. Well, I believe I've probably gone beyond my allocated time today. So, I'm just going to leave you with saying thanks for watching the vlog. Please subscribe and comment and like and say hello to me. And I think I'm going to hang out with my grandma on Saturday, actually, not today. So like a few days. I got a show on Friday, so I'm going to post a vlog then. Another one just like the other two show vlogs. And then Saturday, hang out with my grandma. So, I'll probably see you guys then. Don't get diarrhea now.
But I'm gonna marry Jodie Foster, and I'm gonna kiss her all the time, and I'm gonna golf with Kevin Costner, and I'm gonna live inside a ride. My can of fries, tear my shoes to tie. It's been my waking